This is the Tiffany Room. It's been a week. It's been a couple of weeks. It's been a while, 2 weeks. And it's been wild in here. Like, this is where I am all the time, right? So, most people who are following me by now probably know that I am producing a play for the summer, right? My horror play, a short play, a 40-minute play. And aside from that, I am engaged in this writing project, my secondary baby, my Irish twin. Whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying shit. But the point is that I am writing a story, and it is taking hold of me, and it's honestly, it's taking my attention away from the play. I have a lot to do with this play. I've got to cast it. I've got to complete my crew. I've got to create a scheduling. I was going to say scheduling system, but I've got to create a schedule of events that are going to be happening up until the tech rehearsal and the actual opening of the play. Got to schedule rehearsals. I've got to get props together because I'm going to need special props for this show. I'm going to need a costume designer. I am going to need a lot of things. And I'm not focused on that because I'm thinking of this story. This story is making me insane in a good way. But it is making me a touch insane, a touch worried. In a good way. I don't recall my brain being quite so infested with anything in my life. You get that, right? In my life. And it is a little disturbing because I'm thinking about this story all day, every day. I'm thinking about these characters like they're real people. I'm crying over things that are happening to them, for them, with them. And I really understand now what Erykah Badu meant when she said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. I get that now. What is happening here? This is what happens when you don't sleep. Yeah, because I got connected to an editor. How about that? And she was very kind and offered support in my beginning stages of this process. And I let her know how much I had written out and how much I have left to do. And she said, just Finish the manuscript. Just do that. And so I said, okay. And I sent her some stuff. I sent her some of the stuff I've got. And I got some initial feedback. I'm going to be speaking to somebody else, her husband, tomorrow, who's in publishing. And she let me know that, well, she wanted to put it gently, which that's what that feels like. How can I say this gently? You gotta search for a way to say it gently. Oh no. But I did ask for real, candid, strong love, you know? I was like, give it to me straight. Like, because I'm not trying to be out here looking like Boo Boo the Fool, right? You know? I want to come correct. And she said that I could benefit from some writing coaching. And that, I'm not going to lie, that stung. And she recommended that I read the first 3 pages of a few of my favorite novels. And I realized that I haven't read a whole lot of novels in the span of my life, actually. I mean, compared to other kinds of books. And it did give me the opportunity to practice gentleness with myself. Because how are you going to try to write something of a novel without reading that many novels? I have read some, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's been that much. Like, it's probably maybe like a dozen, maybe. I don't even know. Actually, maybe it's been more than that when I think about the books that I read in high school, but still, not that much, in my opinion. So I'm just going to be reading some more. I do have a few novels that I really have enjoyed over my life, and so I did start reading the first 3 pages of one of them. And it did bring to mind, okay, how I could infuse this into my work. And she gave me tips on what is necessary in my work when I asked her. I sent her an email. I said, what do you mean when you say I need coaching writing? Does that refer to my dialogue versus text? Is it about my pacing, my flow, something else that I'm not thinking of? And it was really about my sensory awareness and just how much I was setting up the space and the space of the environment, what people were feeling in response to what other characters were saying and doing. And yeah, so it really was good feedback. So I'm just going to take that and roll with it and just prepare for this meeting that I have with this publisher tomorrow, and take it from there and just finish writing this damn manuscript, which is taking longer. It keeps taking up more time because more scenes are generating. And that means more outlines to talk about what's happening in these scenes. And granted, everything isn't going to wind up in the end piece. You know, she told me a lot of stuff is going to wind up on the chopping floor, which I'm not thrilled to hear, but I get that that's a part of the process. But it's just a lot because it's really a birthing. Anybody who's ever written, like from your own experiences, like you're birthing a piece of yourself. And it's just racked with a lot of emotion a lot of exhaustion, a lot of gratitude, a lot of fear, a lot of trepidation, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of joy, a lot of everything. So that's what's happening with this baby. As a colleague of mine has called it, my soul baby. It's that piece of my soul that just has to come out. So that's what's happening there as I do what I can to recalibrate my focus back to my first baby, this play. It's a lot that's going on all at once. It's very, very exciting, very, very tiring. So I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight.